gonna pour a little out for my boy.
For your dead homie. For your dead homie.
Zacho over here. Thought we were good.
Broke my back.
We're not good.
My back is
so
broken.
not good.
Spina bifida.
We were
Spinal.
so bad.
Spinal.
I thought we had a chance, but it doesn't really surprise me. I can't say when the news came out that he was going to
I
retire.
gotta tell you, Justin called it.
Justin did call it, but there was a
Give
glimmer.
him a smooch.
There was a glimmer of hope.
Give
He
him a
was right
smooch.
about this one.
Smooch.
Blind
if
squirrel
you're on
finds a
YouTube,
nut every once in a while.
Smooch the like button.
Here's the thing,
Smooch
though.
the like
You
button.
can give me all the credit in the world, but the reason why I was right is not a great reason because I
No.
know what it's like to have back issues. It's shitty.
Well, and then did you hear that? Like Husky is like dropped him. Like
Yeah. The
supposedly
people are saying they're doing him dirty.
Yeah, supposedly
working with
last
Starling.
year he was. Yeah, he is.
That's
he
why
is.
I made that comment.
Didn't know that.
Because last year, so Steve touched on this on his show, and we won't spend too much time on Zach here, but Steve touched on this of like last year when he wasn't racing, he was
Riding
at the
coach, right?
races, coaching, helping the guys.
Hampshire wins.
Yeah,
under his
Hampshire
coaching.
wins. And then, like, from what Steve understands, he wanted to keep doing stuff like that, and Husky was basically like, nope.
See-
And it's super weird because Husky last
Like,
year
out of-
was like, yeah, you can do this. This will be awesome. And then all of a sudden this year, like, he's coming back, and then, oh, whoops, sorry, won't work, can't come back. And they're like, oh, no, we're done with you.
So it's like a spite thing, or
I don't
Gonna be
fucking
real
know.
honest
It's
with
weird.
you. Other than one of the dudes we're going to talk about on this team, they're not really making a lot of great decisions in the last couple of
Yeah,
years.
Husky's a real.
Well, hey, you know what that all comes down to? Can and Bobby Hewitt.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
100%.
They can Bobby Hewitt. Now look at that place. They've been through two.
Well,
two
did you
team
listen to the
managers.
Gypsy thing?
Yeah, Scuba's still there,
with
right?
with
Scuba
Tommy
retired.
Tenders there when
I wanna
he
listen to that.
asked
That's
about
interesting. I want
Hewitt
to.
not being at the team anymore, and was that kind of like the exit strategy for Ando? And Tom was like, the team kind of changed a little bit after he left. Like, he didn't go into too much detail, and obviously he doesn't know everything because he's just, whatever, stupid filmer or whatnot. But
You'd be surprised what he
yeah,
knows.
but he basically was like,
Do we know for sure? Has it been announced that Scuba has officially left the team as team manager?
that I'm not sure of either.
Because that was obviously the word that we were all hearing during
Yeah.
Outdoors. If he's
Yeah.
gone, I don't know who the hell their team manager is going to be.
I'm not 100% sure. But positive note for Dean Wilson, who is still on this team, he now gets to ride the new bike and not the
Is
old
he
bike.
get to ride the new one?
Yeah, because so originally when it was him, Zach, and Mookie and Zach were going to be on the new bike, and Dino was going to be on the old bike
hand-me-down
because they couldn't
shit,
get
yeah.
stuff. And now basically he's just going to get the new bike because Zach's not going to be there, and they're
Good
not
for him.
bringing anyone else on. So what do we think? I know, Cole, we'll start with you here because you're more of a Dean Wilson guy.
Yep.
What do you think about Dino for this year?
What makes you think I'm a Dean Wilson guy?
I mean,
I'm
we could
throwing
call
one right back at you.
We could call Wyman because he is a Dino homer.
See, I think my thing with liking riders is I'm going off a little bit of tangent here, but if there's a rider, I like him because he's probably a dude I'd go hang out with.
Yeah.
I would go hang out with Dean Wilson.
Yeah.
It'd be fun as hell.
Duh.
Yeah.
Like Chase Sexton, I wouldn't want to hang out with him.
No, I would not. No.
I like his dad more than I like Chase.
Yeah. So anyway,
Like
Kier, I've been around.
yeah, no, Dino would be cool to hang out with. But
Anyway.
anyway, so what do you think about Dino?
That's really interesting that he gets the new bike.
Yeah.
And he's really good about usually posting on social media and stuff, but it's been a really quiet off season, I think, for guys posting videos of him riding.
It's been really quiet for a lot of off season.
I mean,
for pretty much
I haven't
everybody.
seen any video of Mookie. I haven't seen anything of Plessinger.
We're going to touch on off season videos when we get down to the HRC team here a little bit, but go ahead.
That's really about the only guys we've seen ride. Mm-hmm. But Dino, like I said, 12th, 13th, 14th place guy. That's kind of where he's found his comfort zone.
What do you think his best finish was last year in Supercross?
An 8th.
Actually, yeah. Good job.
Yeah,
And he was
it was an
11th in points,
That's-
which is shocking.
That's really, really good.
Yeah.
But like I said, he was that 10th, 12th, 13th guy, depleted. He moved up a couple spots, consistent.
Yeah. Is this his last year?
Yeah, on the contract.
Yeah, and I think you see him go into some kind of ambassador role for somebody.
Maybe he does more YouTube.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna make a damn bit of difference being on the new bike.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm not
with
trying to
the
be
new
a
bike.
hater of Dean Wilson, but I've lost all hope in him doing anything. Even though he's been staying healthy, and it's good to see him stay healthy with all the injuries he's had. But the thing with Dean though is like kind of like with the Joey thing. Like you forget. Like I didn't know that 8th was his best finish. I probably would have told you like 10th.
Yeah.
But you you kind of forget that he's out there sometimes because he's not really doing anything that you're like,
he's the consistent 10 to 15th place guy, and you got to use him for his social media reach.
I think he will only
That's
be
it.
10. I think he will only be inside the top 10 if we get to the end of the season and a lot of dudes are out. Because
Yep.
I'm here to tell you, A1, if all the dudes that we're talking about stay healthy, knock on wood, make it there.
Yeah.
I think he is like 17th.
Yeah.
Dean Wilson he's found his place in the sport.
Eli
that works
Tomac
for him.
forever changed his career.
Yeah.
Eli Tomac ruined Dean
It did.
Wilson's
He
career
really did.
Yeah.
with that pass.
Yeah.
But like I said, he's found his place in the sport. He doesn't necessarily have to go out and get those high-end results. The sponsorships that he's inked are based on who he is as a person.
Yep.
Is he still affiliated with Dan Bilzerian?
No.
No, Dan Bilzerian, I
He's a
don't.
douche, but I was just wondering.
I
I
mean,
don't know,
yeah,
that was
that's
a
a
weird
weird
deal.
situation.
Yeah,
but
I was
still,
wondering.
no, he's not.
But again, another cool-ass situation. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool as hell that you rode your bike through that mansion, jumped the pool, and all that kind of shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm with you guys. 10 to 15th place dude. If we see some attrition rate, I think he moves up, but that's going to be the only reason. Outside of that, just a consistent, quiet 10th to 15th place guy. And we keep using 10 to 15th place. I know there's a lot more dudes than that, and they're going to see some of them fall out of the 15th
It's just 'cause of the
place.
jockeying.
Yeah, but it's just because of the jockeying. And the 15th to 22nd place, I reserve for the kind of like the outliers we started with, the fucking privateer guys. Like, those guys are definitely going to be back there.
Well, it's kind of like even like 4 to 8. Like
Yeah.
the jockeying a position that's going to be between 4 and 8 one
Yeah,
weekend.
and which realistically you could go 4 to 12.
Oh,
at
yeah,
this
for sure,
point with
for
the,
sure.
with the guys. So, okay, so
You start. This is a guy you're
this
high
is
on.
this is a guy I'm really high on this year,
Oh,
which I have not been high on before. But we're gonna move on to this. Malcolm Stewart,
Mookie Fever.
best finish last year was a third, 6th in points. I think he gets a win this year.
I don't disagree.
And you actually, I can hold you to that he's not saying this because he said this the last time we did a show before the show we did at Bucks.
Yeah.
We were talking about this the off-season show. You said
Yeah.
that. So it's not like you're
I'm
just,
really high. He's working with Alden. Again, everyone was like, "Oh, well, Mookie's not going to be able to work with Alden." He knows what the fuck Alden's going to put him through.
Yeah.
He's seen it with his brother.
Yep.
He knows what the situation is. So he knew going in when he signed that contract of, "Hey, I'm going to do this." He's solid in a
He's
place.
committed himself to 2 years of
2
working
years,
his balls off.
new bike,
outdoors.
good money. Yeah, outdoors too, indoors and out for 2 years. So
I'm pretty high on Mookie too.
he did what he wanted to do last year of
Stay
go
healthy.
in, stay healthy, and I mean, you look at his results. He's in the top 10 every fucking race.
He was fit. I think he got like a 5th between 5 and 6th, like 4 weekends in a row.
Let's put it this way: you don't luck into 6th in points last year
No,
because our attrition
no,
rate
not
was
at all.
not that high,
Hey.
and we again had 20 some dudes all on really good equipment.
And
So
let's also let whatever the hell goes on, whatever things they're putting in their bodies down there in that Baker camp, it works.
it does.
It works.
It does.
At
lot of
least for 2
EPOs.
years.
Hey, the bakery is having a going out of business sale, but outside of that, yeah, it's
They got
fine.
a lot. Never mind. I'm not gonna go down that road.
What the
Sorry.
special ingredients for the dough?
They're selling a lot of. They're selling a lot of stuff.
The bakery will be closed after next year.
Yeah. Alden's probably going back home.
Yeah.
Interesting. You guys got to fill me in on more. Anyway,
It's not that hard to put these puzzle pieces together. Everyone left.
what? So you just think he's gonna be done?
No, because we'd also heard things
Nice,
back during
yeah.
outdoors about.
Yeah, there's, yeah.
Okay.
So-
Yeah. You guys are gonna have to remind me about that because I want to hear more off camera.
We'll talk off the camera.
But anyway, let's just not argue with the results that program has produced. Let's not forget about the year Mookie came in on a Suzuki Ride 365.
Yep.
9th hour. Year after that, 9th hour deal. Star Yamaha out of fucking nowhere.
Yep.
When has he realistically ever put effort into getting ready for a season with no
Yep.
other worries?
And now he signed
Never.
a deal. He inked a deal early. Like I said, a 2-year deal, indoors and out, training situation, all lined up. I mean, he's taking care of it at this point. So this is going to be the best Mookie we are going to see, period. Has anybody seen, I'll ask you because you're more on this. Have you seen any Insta videos of him?
Nothing.
I haven't seen anything either.
Husky, the only video I've seen of him, and this was like 2 months
The
ago.
launch video.
Yeah, Husky put
Yeah.
out that launch video of him riding at the compound, and that was it.
Yep.
And they're on the new bike as well. Mm-hmm. They say that new bike goes through the whoops better.
Yep.
Boy.
See,
He's already so fast through the whoops, he
See,
can take
my-
the chain off and put it back on
my
before
thing,
he even
though,
hits the
is
next one.
That's what scares me, though, is, and I said this when we talked about
You think
this,
he's going to be too fast?
I think that he said, I want to make it through a whole year. I just want to do just enough. I want to be healthy. I want to prove I can make it through the whole season, know what it's like to go a whole season. Well, now that he's got that out of his brain, I'm scared that he's going to come into some of these races feeling himself, feeling that he can go past that limit. And once again, we all saw what happened when he did that 2 years ago. He literally defied the laws of gravity and physics, and like his chain unwrapped itself, wrapped back on, and he broke his femur. So that's the only thing that scares me with Mookie is if you can tell me, if you can get a crystal ball and tell me that at the end of the season he's going to be healthy, then I'll agree with everything you guys are saying, whatever.
He's getting a win.
Yeah, but do you think I think he learned last year with going through the whole year of like, okay, cool, I can push it a little bit more here.
Yeah.
But not heat race Mookie.
But see,
He's
that's what
winning a
scares
lot
me.
of heat races.
But that's
this
what
year.
scares me, though, is we don't know, though, that because what Cole just said and what you just said, that this is the first time he's ever he's had a whole entire offseason to get ready, had everything in line, knowing where his program's going to be the year after. Who knows if he just throws that all out the window now and goes, now I'm just going to go for broke. That's what scares me.
Yeah.
We don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he has this control of where his speed is at now, and he can go at 92, 93%. But once again, if you're going to tell me that Mookie's going to go 100% at any point this year, I'm going to tell you he's going to hit the ground.
Yeah.
Because he is just like his brother.
Yep.
And me being one of the biggest James Stewart homers there is, James did not learn how to stay on two wheels when he at his best, and Mookie is the exact same guy. But once again, you can tell me he just stays healthy.
Does he have a switch?
Like an on and off switch?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Oh, you mean like just be able to flip it on wherever he wants to?
No, like being able to ride in his zone.
If
like
he's going
for
as
James,
fastest,
there
no.
was wide the fuck open or there was nothing.
I think that if he's in his mind that he's going to try to be the fastest Mookie he can be, no, he does not have a switch.
I don't know, man. I think his
But history says otherwise, though.
What he's
Yeah.
seen in his lifetime, he might have.
But see, history has not proven that that's a step.
But last year, dude,
Yeah,
he was
but
able to do that,
but he
and
backed it down.
James never was.
But he backed it down, though. That's because he
Yeah.
wasn't trying to go
And
as
I don't
fast,
think
though.
he ain't coming in last year with as much confidence as he's going to have coming in this
Yeah,
year.
I don't know, man. Here's the thing: if he has figured it out, them boys are in trouble.
Exactly. I completely
He's going to
agree.
have the most chiseled jawline.
Jesus Christ!
I completely agree. But once again, though, history says that he is
It
not.
does. It does. I
and
can't
that's-
argue with
that's what
statistics
scares
and
me.
facts, so-
that's what scares me is
Yeah.
if you could just tell me, hey, he's going to be healthy at the end of the year. I don't disagree with anything you guys are saying, but it really scares me that he's not going to be able to do it because
Yeah.
history says he can't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. It's
Yeah.
a wait and see thing, but we all think he's gonna do well, and we
Yeah.
all think he's gonna pull off a win
sure.
as long as he doesn't ragdoll it, a la Will Hahn in the first practice at A1.
He went backwards.
Yep. So okay, so that wraps up Husky there. Moving on to our next team.
I just want to say something one more time.
okay.
Mookie's going to be good.
Okay. Great. Thank you. That was insightful.
Thank you. That
Really
was
good.
deep
Really
perspective
helpful.
right there.
Really helpful. Deep. Deep,
he's
bro.
going to be nothing short of exciting.
Would you talk into the microphone? That'd be great.
He's going to be nothing short of exciting.
Especially if he comes into a
Christ.
corner too hot and just launches the berm
into the nets.
into the net.
Steve Mathis
He's
Memorial
going to take
Nets.
somebody out.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Anyway, next team.